What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike, full-time Amazon media seller. Today's topic is going to be diversification. Everybody keeps yelling at me in the YouTube comments, in the Discord, everywhere I look, people are saying, Mike, hey, Mike, you need to diversify. And I have kind of a strong stance on diversification when it comes to reselling. So I kind of wanted to jump into that, give you guys a little bit of insight. And I think you guys miss a little bit of the layers that are kind of behind diversification and how I look at it. I'm also going to throw up some Amazon sales, so you guys will see my phone screen recording. Some just recent Amazon sales. We'll just go through and kind of just so you guys can see what's been selling and for how much. And I think a lot of people see diversification as an opportunity to possibly make more money or like hedge against risk. But for me, I see it in a completely different light. So if you're interested in making money on Amazon, join the YouTube channel. We got a private Discord, weekly live Zoom calls, get all your questions answered, and the go-to lister discount literally pays for itself. So when I hear diversification from most of you, it is, hey, Mike, you have to sell on eBay in case Amazon bans you, right? Or you have to sell on eBay for when Amazon has issues like it currently does. For the third time this year, the buy box is still going to the lowest merchant, which sucks. But my counteractive point to this every single time is, if I'm not focused on the main reselling business that I have, which is Amazon, everything else I do, I make less money doing, right? So you are valuing risk in a monetary form today instead of dealing with it when the time comes. I'll give you a little bit of slack and say, hey, at least you'll have some type of foundation to move over to. But how much opportunity and dollars are you missing out today by diversifying for something that may or may not ever happen? And it's not like I only just sell on Amazon and that's like every dollar I make is on Amazon. I agree 100%. Diversification is necessary. If you kind of look at all the different income streams I have going on, Amazon is the majority. But even though I've grown my Amazon business this year, I have made the income from Amazon less of a percentage of my overall income. So I've grown my Amazon business. It makes the most amount of money, but it doesn't make as much money when you look at it as a whole, all the money I make in comparison versus last year. So I am diversifying my income streams, but I'm not diversifying in reselling, because what happens when you diversify and resell? You start giving attention to things and they're not making you money just because something might happen, right? Every day people call me, right? People call me on the out phone. Mike, you gotta sell on eBay. I just hang up right away, right? And then it rings again and it rings again. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm not doing it. Just leave me alone. I mean, why do you keep calling? How'd you even get my number? I don't even, it's not, that's what I deal with. And I challenge everybody who says, well, you know, I'm gonna list on eBay just in case something happens. If you just focus on Amazon as an Amazon seller, or you're an eBay seller and you're getting results on eBay, this works for anything. If you're knocking eBay out of the park, why the hell would you want to go start Amazon? Why would I stop putting focus on a business model that I know works, that I've gotten results for years and years and years, for a hypothetical I might get banned or something might happen type scenario? Every single time, I say this all the time, if you're not scanning media, new media, you are literally losing dollars. Everything we do besides scan new media to source for Amazon is costing us dollars. But for some reason, it's hard for resellers to look at it from that type of perspective. That's why I don't do the free pickups anymore, because I burn all of my time. These little things, they're huge, and it's so hard to get through to people that diversification on platforms will be your downfall. It's the same idea as listing, not the out phone, because the out phone is a very desirable item, right? I paid like $40 for this at a thrift store. Came with the box and everything, right? You can sell the out phones, but you can't sell your phone that you had since you were 2 years old that's worth no money, and you diversify by cross-listing it. I'm just gonna cross-list it all, and it never sells. It's the same idea in your business. When you start cross-listing your time to other platforms that are inferior, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Selling media on anywhere but Amazon is a waste of damn time unless you want to have a 60+ hour a week job, unless you want to have it take 2-3 years for it to actually be a fruitful income. That's just the reality of it. Go fact check me. Go look up anything, any of the sales you've seen on my phone here. Go look up those items on eBay. They're going for half the price. That is just the reality of selling media. There's never a universe where diversification makes sense to go to eBay, or these people that try pushing this Whatnot platform, right? These media sellers on Whatnot. There's a handful of media sellers that do really good. A handful, literally, like you can count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Like that is about it. Everybody else shows up, sells a book for $1, tries to sell their duds, but hey, you're diversified. I'm glad you're diversified, but at the end of the day, if my bank account isn't going up on a monthly basis, I mean, last time I checked, right? Hey, well, wait a minute. It's an electric company. Hey, I know I owe you like $300. It's cold. I got to run the heaters. Wait, you want me to? Can I pay in diversification? Oh, they're transferring me to the diversification payment department. Oh, wait, they hung up on me. I need dollars in the bank, not diversification points, or not this silly mindset that, oh, well, I'm diversified, so I feel safer now. I promise you, whether you're the eBay seller that's knocking out clothing, knocking out shoes, knocking out collectibles, trading cards, video games, if you just focus on that one platform, that one business model, you will make 10 times, 50 times the amount of money you otherwise would if you diversified and tried splitting all your time up. I'm the perfect example of this shit right here. I got the YouTube channel. I got the weekly Zoom calls, right? We got the podcast. I do so many coaching calls. I got the one-on-one coaching calls. I got the monthly coaching calls in Reselling Freedom. I got the monthly call for Go-To-Lister. I am diversified when it comes to my overall financials, right? Like I got the YouTube income, I got the Amazon income, I have affiliates for the different brands I work with. I'm also doing the Amazon influencer program behind the scenes that I really don't talk about because I don't want to sidetrack anybody, because I know the importance of just staying laser focused on a business and just saying, this is what I'm going to do for the next 3 to 6 months, nothing else. I used to do it. You guys used to see years ago when I would try listing stuff on eBay. I'm wasting my damn time listing one item a day on eBay, right? And that's what happens. We just find these other things to just dump our time into because we feel like we're diversified. And it feels great that, you know, I'm spending more time. Well, if you're spending more time, you should be making more money. The only way to make more money is by doing the highest dollar task in your business, whether that's sourcing, whether that's listing, you know, dealing with employees, whatever type of business you have. Diversification is such a trap. Every time I hear it, I just tell everybody, I'm not diversifying, right? You can call the Alpha phone every day, all day long, and say, Mike, you need to diversify. And I'm gonna say, financially, I am diversified. Reselling business, I'm not. I'm not wasting time on other underperforming platforms. And sure, can I maybe make money on eBay? Sure. And if I ever had to go back to that life, so be it. But for the time being, right, like I just throw my stuff in a box, I send it to Johnny, and I get 50% of it. Like that's my diversification, all right? I just give it to Johnny to sell. And those type of outlets exist everywhere. Even in the Amazon influencer program, I wind up with a bunch of stuff. I got a Lowe's box under here, items that get sent to me for free. I have to get rid of it. I can either list it all myself on eBay, right? Or I could just get some guy to come buy it all at $1 or $2 a piece, and it's gone. And I can spend my time focusing on what makes me the actual money, which is the actual item reviews. It's the same in your reselling business. Instead of spending time just to do something to do it, which resellers like to do for some reason, we just like to be like, hey, well, we did this. I get that, but I mean, let's focus on something that can produce more. And if there's a long-term play, right, nothing's going to be great in the beginning. But like if you're the person that just drags along eBay or drags along Amazon, I've seen both sides. I've seen people that started Amazon and said, I'm not doing this. I'm just going to sell media on eBay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all, because you just say, hey, I want to focus on this platform. The problem is you get stuck in that middle range where One day your time's here, another day your time's here. The platforms have different needs, different requirements, different fees, different this, different that. You're getting pulled all over the place. That used to be me. I used to get pulled all over the place. My schedule was just absolutely insane. And I had to list on eBay, and I had to do Amazon, and I had to do a call. My calls, streamlining and having processes are the way to go. Diversify your income. Don't diversify your business model. If it's working, let's do more of what's working. Why would we ever want to stray away? Just in case something happens one day. Well, when that happens, right, and Amazon goes boom, and I wake up and I'm banned one day, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. And I guarantee you, the money opportunity you lose by preparing for something that may never happen today instead of just doubling down is going to be way more than if you just, when that happens, you just cross that bridge and start that day. The money you're going to lose in the meantime is going to be 1,000x what it's going to be if you just decide to, all right, this happened, here's how I deal with it, I move on to the next thing. We're all entrepreneurs as resellers, right? I challenge everybody with this too. If eBay goes away, Amazon there's no more online reselling. As successful entrepreneurs, small business owners that we are, we're always going to be able to find a way to make some money, right? We're always going to have a business idea in the background. Everybody has this crazy idea in the background. I joke about it all the time with my damn veggie dog hot dog stands, right? So they're not real hot dogs, they're vegan hot dogs. And I get one of those little push carts, like, I guarantee you have something that you're like, well, if I really wanted to try this one day, or maybe you cross that bridge when you get there. My diversification is safety when it comes to the bank account and dollars that I have, right? And using my money to make more money. Investing. I don't talk a lot about investing, but I invest every single day, right? It goes into the Dave Ramsey shit nobody wants to hear about, the good growth mutual funds, I diversify my income so I have a safety net, so I don't have to waste time on these other little half-assed things that might make me $1 and really aren't going to do anything if I lose my big chunk of income anyway. And I already told you guys, I've made more money on Amazon this year than any other year prior, but it's less of my overall income because I've diversified my income streams enough. To me, that's what diversification is. Diversifying your different income streams and not taking away from your main money-making business that we all have. I got no problem with you. You kicking eBay's ass, go for it. You kicking Whatnot's ass, go for it. You kicking Amazon's ass, go for it. I don't want you to be the person that's like, well, I'm doing eBay, Amazon, Whatnot, Mercari, Depop, Etsy, Pango, Abe, whatever the hell else platform comes along. I'm going to do live selling, history selling, old selling, new selling. I'm going to dress up as a frog and do live selling. That's fine. If you just focus on being a frog and doing live selling, you will get results. I guarantee it. But when you're a frog one day and you're a giraffe the other day and you're Alf the other day, you are going to lose. That's why I die on the diversification hill of, I'm only selling on Amazon. You can call me as much as you want, right? I'm just going to say, oh yeah, hey, it's Fida. Shouldn't you be at Chipotle eating a burrito? And then I hang up on him, right? For those who don't know, Fida's a member of the channel. He eats Chipotle like every day. So that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys seen some pretty cool, weird, interesting sales. Like I said, the buy box is still currently broken on Amazon. I don't lose any sleep because my income is diversified. I try to tell everybody, have an emergency fund when it comes to business and personal life. So when things go sideways, I was broke forever. True story, quick true story. Me and Deb used to have a futon. It was all black. It was crappy. We bought it from Walmart and the legs broke off. Fun fact, we couldn't afford another futon. We put cinder bricks underneath the futon. That's where I came from. I've been dead broke. I've had nothing. I've been on welfare. I've been on it all. And I promise you, if you actually just focus on one business model, you are going to get the results you want as long as you put in the work. So that's going to do it for the video. I appreciate you watching. Don't call me. Don't call my Alf phone. I'm busy. I got a million things going on. You guys want me to list on eBay. You want me to do live streams. You want me to do this. OnlyFans, all this other stuff. It's not gonna happen. I'm only an Amazon media seller. That is it. I don't wanna do none of this other crazy stuff, all right? As always, I appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more used diversification, phone videos. Bye-bye.